What's good, world? This your boy Herc the Soulful, and welcome to another episode of the Unseen Battles of One Piece. And today we're talking about an interesting one. We have Gall D. Rogers versus Big Mom. But before I get into it, remember to like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. Show your boy some love. Now, I had to do a video on this one, and we just recently found out about this one. It was chapter 853, and it was revealed that Rogers was able to read Big Mom's road poneglyph. Now this battle is interesting because obviously it involves two titanic characters, two of the biggest figures in the One Piece universe, and not only the captains, but it involves their crews as well. Gall D. Rogers was executed 26 years ago from the current timeline, so that means these events had to happen probably 27 or 28 years ago, and we know that the oldest members of the Big Mom crew were alive and active. Katakuri, Pedal Spetto, Brule, Oven, and all of them. So that means we could have had a battle between Katakuri and Rayleigh. But first, let's discuss how this battle could have potentially went down. Now, Big Mom's territory is heavily guarded, and Big Mom's crew is nothing to play with. And despite Gall D. Rogers being the Pirate King, I don't think there's any force on the One Piece planet that can just attack Big Mom's territory with a full frontal assault. But at the same time, I don't think Rogers is the type to sneak and use stealth tactics. So he probably accessed her territory under false pretenses. Like told her that he wanted to meet with her or something like that, and then when he had the opportunity, he went and read the Poneglyphs. See, Rogers strikes me as the type of person that acts off instinct, sort of how Luffy gets around. But it also seems like Roger doesn't mind being diplomatic. Like, fighting isn't his first instinct. So he could have gotten into her territory without causing any problems or without any fighting. But if it's one thing we do know, he didn't get out without fighting. We know that Big Mom regrets letting Rogers get away with reading her road poneglyph, and we know that the road poneglyph is always heavily guarded. Now, maybe it's because Rogers actually snuck in and read it, or maybe it was like that prior. But I do believe that Rogers may have gotten in there without fighting, but he did not leave without fighting. There had to be a battle for Rogers to get out of there. Now, this is only speculation. Like, none of this is fact. We really know nothing about the situation between Rogers and Big Mom. But I believe that Rogers' crew is, at the time when he invaded Big Mom's territory, is probably stronger than Luffy's crew when they invaded Big Mom's territory. So I believe that fight was probably more even matched than what we seen between the Straw Hats and the Big Mom Pirates. See, I can't see Rayleigh struggling against Katakuri, and I think it's safe to assume that Rogers is more than likely stronger than Rayleigh. So I can't see either of those two struggling against Katakuri. And with Rogers being the Pirate King, known as the strongest pirate of the sea, I can't see him having to run away from Big Mom. I can't see him having to, use hit and run tactics like Luffy had to. And I also don't think the Big Mom pirates were as eager to kill Rogers' crew as they were with, the Straw Hat Pirates. See, because remember, Rogers was compared to Whitebeard. It was said that Whitebeard was second to Rogers. That's not the type of nigga you run up on without a game plan. When you run up on a nigga like that, you actually gotta think about it. So I don't think the Big Mom pirates, were so eager to chase them down and to kill them. Like look at Rayleigh. I don't see any of the Big Mom pirates, just dominating Rayleigh like that. I think they really had to send their best men out there. And that gets me thinking, did the Rogers crew and Big Mom crew, did they battle? Because Katakuri was said to be undefeated before he fought Luffy. So that means that if Katakuri did fight somebody on the Rogers crew, he had to have beaten him, because he was undefeated prior to the Luffy fight. You know what I mean? So that means this could have been a balls to the wall fight where the Rogers crew barely got out of there alive. See, because despite what anybody says, Big Mom is still a Yonko, and I honestly believe that we haven't seen a fraction of her full power. And the entire Whole Cake Island arc, she was being nerfed. So like I said, I don't think she beat Rogers, but I don't think Rogers just went in there and ragdolled her. And also, like I said before, Katakuri was undefeated prior to his fight with Luffy. So that means whoever he did fight, they had to have lost, whether it be Rayleigh or Scopper, or maybe it was Siegel. You know, somebody had to have lost to Katakuri if there were a fight. Like I said, I don't believe that the Rogers Pirates, you know, went in stealth mode, and I honestly believe that you can sneak in, but you can't sneak out. So I do believe that there's a battle that we didn't get to see. But that's my thought on this particular battle, Big Mom Pirates versus the Rogers Pirates. Tell me what y'all think. You know, remember to like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment for your boy. Tell me what you think, tell me what you like, tell me what you don't like. And also, while you're here, check out some of my other One Piece videos. I'm pretty sure you'll find something you like. This your boy Herc the Soulful, calling it a night. Peace.